Hey, what's up guys? It's Spectrum back here with a brand new video review and a couple of things before I get into this video review. If you hear any background noise, it is all completely out of my control. So I do apologize for that in advance. Also, I might have to upload in 1080p for the foreseeable future. It just really depends on like how things go because I don't have Wi-Fi at home right now and I'm only using my phone's data. But let's get right into it. Here we got the packaging. We're going to be reviewing, I should have said this, the SH Figuarts Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man Homemade Suit action figure. So let's get started. We got Spidey in the packaging right there looking pretty cool. Got the wall right there, obviously, with a photo shot of the figure right there. Spider-Man Homecoming, Bandai Tamashii Nations, and then some warnings and legalese. Marvel right down there. Trying not to knock my tripod over. Spider-Man Homecoming Homemade Suit version right there, and Tamashii Option Act wall. On this side, it's really hard to see. You got this nice shot of the figure with the name of the figure right there, SH Figuarts, also right there. On this side, you just got the name of the figure. Not too much of a, whatever. You got the webbing running across the top, which I think is really, really cool. And then obviously split out across the packaging. On the back, you have a bunch of product shots of the wall and the figure in various poses and stuff like that. On the bottom, you got another pose. Someone here says Spectrum Reviews is awesome. And that's about it for the packaging. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. Here you have him open up and out of his packaging, looking very cool and very small. This is a very, very small figure indeed. We're going to do the size comparisons later, but let's go ahead and take a closer look here. So, there's not much to this guy, but there's enough to where it's like a satisfactory level of detailing, if that makes sense. Not a bunch of wrinkles in the clothing, mainly got it in the arms right here, and a little bit in the actual chest area / abdominal section, mainly in the shoulders and stuff like that. Hood looks really, really nice. We'll get into the accessories later. On the back, you got a few wrinkles and stuff like that. Dang, Spider-Man got a flat booty. But whatever, you got some nice wrinkles going down the legs and stuff like that. All the paint is nice and clean. You got the web shooters, which look really, really nice, and they can rotate, which is really cool in my opinion. All his hands look nice, and I mean, they're a little cartoonish, but they look good overall, so I'm not complaining. Obviously you got his spider shoes, his long john socks and stuff like that. And yeah, that's about it for the detailing. So you guys know what time it is. Size comparison times commence. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Avengers Infinity War Mark 50 Iron Man. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Red and Black Suit Spider-Man. And last but certainly not least, here he is next to the Mafex Homecoming Tech Suit Spider-Man. Alrighty then, it's time to go over the accessories here, and there is a fucking shit ton. Oh my god. I got this guy for 48 bucks. It was like $5 extra for the wall, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, throw it in the wall. I'll buy it. I'll buy all of it all together. Yeah. So let's get into the so this is a hood that he comes with in the packaging here. It's nice and folded and stuff like that. Nice molding and detailing and stuff like that in there. Looking pretty nice. So the way that you switch these out is you just pop this off like that. You just pop this one on behind his neck. Give me 1 second. Anyway, you just go ahead and take this and then plop it right on here just like so, and then there's a little tab. Just go ahead and do your best to tab it in like that, and it sits nice and flush, looking very nice. And yeah, that's how you do that. And it can come out of the tab pretty easily, so just be careful with that. Yeah, this is annoying, so I'm gonna put the other one on for right now. Okay. So for his hands, obviously like any other Mafex and SH Figuarts action figure, you just take one hand off. You grab another hand. I'm gonna grab this hand over here because I like this hand, and just pop this on just like so. Looking pretty cool. I do like this hand a lot. And of course he has his wall crawl hands right here. You can't really see it, but there you go. He has his web line holding hands here, and we'll show this right now. You just take the web line, just feed it through his hand here. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, maybe it's better to do it from this one right here. Yeah, so something like that, and that's the web line right there. They're all nice and clear, nicely molded pieces and stuff like that. And then he has his thwip hands here, which are very, very nice. And then he has his relaxed hands here, which are pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and show his ejaculating web lens here. This is the pre-ejaculated one. It's just a shorter version of the full-on one, which is this one right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place this onto his wrist. Gonna grab his slip hand here. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Gonna go ahead and peg this on there as best as I can. Hopefully. And yeah, that's the general idea of how that's gonna look. So that's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. Just give him his fist back here. All right. That's about it for all that. There is so much more that we got to get into. Okay, so the wall. Sorry about that, guys. As I was saying, we have the wall here, which is very nicely sculpted and detailed and stuff like that. And you have these little pop-outable pieces that you can just push from the back. And then, you know, you can see them right there, you know, and you can take them off or whatever. Just that whole thing going on. And then you can, of course, add more walls to it. You just slide them in the back like so. You know, then you can do that. And then you can get crazy with it and stack it up to be higher than the viewfinder. Than the camera. So yeah, that's pretty much the general consensus of this part of the wall. Then you have this piece right here, which in order to get this on here, you would just pop this out of the bottom, grab this piece, pop it on there just like so, and that looks really, really nice. I do like that a lot. But oh wait, the stand, of course. So that's what goes there. It took me a little bit to figure that out. But, and then you can just, you know, grab the Gooch cradle right here. Just go ahead and put that on there. Can get Spider-Man up in here. You know, move his arms out of the way, stuff like that. Get him in a wacky little pose just because. And then you can just kind of sit him on there. Just like that. And there you go. Spider-Man is ready to kick some ass. And then we'll just take this whole thing off. Come on. Sounded like I broke something, but I didn't. I should have just twisted it instead of pulling it straight off. Set Spider-Man somewhere right here. And then, of course, you have this little thing. I'm not exactly sure how to get this on the wall. So, yeah. But I think it's pretty cool. You know, I'm glad that they included it. As for the stand, oops, messed up my whole angle. As for the stand, you know, it moves here, 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 and here, and it rotates here as well, obviously, where this attaches to it. That's all pretty cool. You know, I like that a lot. Okay, let's see. I believe that's actually it. Wow, that did not take as long as I expected it to. Alrighty then, I will see you in the articulation section. Articulation times, head to toe. Here we go. From the head down, he can look up. Not very far. He can look down that far. He can tilt side to side. He can rotate in the head and neck. Very, very nice. Arms can do a forward 360. Got some butterfly joint action in there. You know, you have rotation at the shoulder for the bicep substitute. Shoulders can go out that far. They can go in that far. Double jointed elbows which bend in that far. Wrists swivel and hinge just like Mayfix or any other SHF peg. So you can configure it to do whichever movement you want depending on or with the wrist. He can crunch forward that far, can crunch back that far, and you can get him even farther if you want to give him a little bit of a gap. He can tilt that far. Legs can do the full-on splits, can kick forward that far, kick back, not at all. Upper thigh rotation. Double jointed knees, feet move down, up, they rotate, and they pivot, and they have toe articulation as well. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. Final thoughts for 48 bucks. I'm extremely happy. You know, I like this figure a lot, but it does have some downfalls, such as the limited head articulation. I feel like the ass is way too flat, and I feel like he should be able to kick backwards. So I'm glad that they changed the design on the hips and stuff like that for the new Spider-Man figures. I do really like those hip designs a lot more than the old ones, such as this one and the, you know, the Homecoming tech suit version from SH Figuarts. Final verdict's going to be a strong 8 out of 10. Let's just throw that out there. You know, the accessories are nice, the wall is nice, the options are nice for the figure and stuff like that. Follow me on Instagram at Spectrum about reviews. My Facebook link will be in the description below, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Am I back for good? Fuck it. Yeah, I am. If I'm feeling not up to it, again, I will definitely let you guys know. But thank you all so much for being a supporter of mine. Thank you for sticking with me through these difficult times, because I'm grieving over my breakup and everything. It's not fun. You know, I thought I was good to go and over it, and I'm not. Plain and simple. You know, I'm good to do reviews, obviously, but it's a whole fucking process, especially when it involves your first love. You know, so if you want to know more about that, message me on Instagram. I don't want to disclose anything personal in the videos and stuff like that, other than what I've already said. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!